Hey guys, today we'll be solving Maths AS paper code 9709 variant 1-2 October November and 2013, question number 3. So the question says figure 1 shows an open tank in the shape of a rectangular prism. The vertical ends ABE and DCF are identical isosceles triangles. Angle ABE is equal to angle BAE, which is 30 degrees. The length of AD is 40 centimeter. The tank is fixed in position with the open top ABCD horizontal. Water is poured into the tank at a constant rate of 200 centimeter cube per second. The depth of water t seconds after filling starts is h centimeter. That is displayed in figure 2. Spot 1 says show that when the depth of water in the tank is h centimeter, the volume v centimeter cube of water in the tank is given by v is equals to 40 under root 3 square. So basically what we're supposed to do is we're supposed to prove that the expression of volume is going to be this. Okay, starting with part 1. So if I draw a vertical line in this triangle, that means like the whole triangle, right? And name this vertical line h1. Here I also name it h1, right? Here this is 90 degrees. This angle then will become 60 degrees, right? And okay, and I'll name this portion, I'll name it b1. And I'll name here also this portion is b1 for the whole triangle. A smaller portion I'm gonna name b2, which is going to come in handy later. So first over here, if you can see, just a sec, let me write this more clearly. This is h1. Okay, so here this angle is 60 degrees, right? So if I take tan over here, if I'm taking tan over here, tan is opposite upon adjacent, b1 upon h1, right? So I'm taking tan from the angle BEA. I'm sorry, BE. Let's say this angle is O. This part is O. This point is O. So BEO. This angle is 60. So I'm taking tan from this area, right? So tan 60 is going to be opposite upon adjacent, which is b1 upon h1, right? And tan 60 is under root 3, so h1 under root 3 is going to be b1, right? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to compare the bigger triangle to the small triangle. If here you can see this this half of this triangle is the bigger one, and then I'm going to compare it to the smaller one inside, right? So here it's going to be b1 upon b2 for the smaller triangle, then for the bigger one it's h1 upon h for the smaller triangle, right? I'm going to replace b1 with under root 3 h1, so under root 3 h1 upon b2 is h1 upon h, and the h1 will go down here and divide, so basically these two will cancel, and b2 becomes under root 3h, right? Now we have to find the volume. So the volume formula is base area into height. So base area here will be considered this small triangle to where like the water is filled, and then the height is obviously 40 centimeter for the prism. So volume is base area half into base into height, and then into the height of the prism, that is 40. This is area for the small triangle, right? So half into, okay, so for the base I found out half of the base, that is under root 3h, so I'm going to multiply it by 2 to make it the whole base, right? And then into h into 40, going to cancel 2's here, so this volume will become 40 under root 3 h square, and hence I proved part 1. So part 2 says find the rate at which h is increasing when h is 5. Okay, here I'm going to be using the chain rule. So dv by dt is equals to dv by dh into dh by dt. So dh by dt is the rate of increase of h, dv by dt is the rate of increase of volume, and dv by dh is basically the differential of the equation of volume. So I'm going to try and find the differential. Right, so the differential is going to be, the 2 is going to go there, it will become 80 under root 3h, right? And so h is 5, right? I'll replace h with 5 under root 3 and then 5. So your dv by dh becomes 400 under root 3. Now I'm going to replace dv by dh in this equation with 400 under root 3, and dv by dt is like the rate of increase of volume, right? So if you notice, it's already given in question. It's 200 centimeter cube per second, right? So I'm going to replace dv by dt with 200. So 200 is equals to 400 under root 3 into dh by dt, which will give you 0.02886. Sorry, it's 0.2886. Just a sec. So this will give you 0.2886, which will, when rounded off will become 0.29. So h is increasing at a rate of 0.29.